जय श्री माता जी। सभी भाई बहनों को विराट की, to all the team of Virat brothers and sisters, जय श्री माता जी। Let us start the section. जय श्री माता जी। Let's all look at into the lotus feet of श्री माता जी। हम सब माँ की श्री चरण कमलों की ओर देखते हुए दोनों हाथों को फैला के माँ की श्री चरणों से बहती हुई उन चैतन्य को हम महसूस करेंगे, आनंद उठाएंगे। Is it clear, शैलजा?
Yes, दीदी, it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, बहुत अच्छा।
सभी को सुनाई दे रही ना?
Yes, it is audible. It's clear.
Let's enjoy. Let's all enjoy the Parama Chaitanya which is flowing through Mother's lotus feet within us. माँ की श्री चरण कमल को देखते ही सारा शरीर पुलकित हो जाएगा, हृदय विकसित हो जाएगा, ब्रह्मरंध्र का फोर्स भी बढ़ जाएगा। Slowly let's close our eyes. इसी चैतन्य के साथ हम धीरे से कुंडलिनी जागृत करके बंधन लेंगे। Now let us take 3 Mahamantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Triguणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। Let us feel this power of Shri Mataji within us. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha। Our attention should be on Sasrara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradhayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. The three powers of Shri Adi Shakti, Shri Mahakali, Shri Mahasaraswati, Shri Mahalakshmi are flowing into our three channels. माँ की वो तीन शक्तियां हमारे तीनों नाड़ियों में बह रही है अभी. चित्त को धीरे से मूलाधार पर स्थिर करते हुए ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेशा साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. चित्त को मूलाधार में भीतर तक ले जाएंगे. जो चार पंखुड़ियों के बीच बिंदु है, माँ से प्रार्थना करेंगे उनकी चरण कमल स्पर्श से वो बिंदु के बीच हम उस चैतन्य को महसूस करेंगे. आज बुधवार है. Let us all put the attention on our Swadhisthana chakra with the help of Sri Ganesha. Who guides us, help us. चित्त को थोड़ी देर हृदय पर रखेंगे. श्री माता जी कृपावंत हो के हमारे हृदय पर विराजमानिए. कृपया हमारे हृदय में आपके प्यार भर दीजिए माँ. आपके इस प्रेम की महासागर में शिव जी को, अबोधित आकाश शक्ति को भी विलीन कर दीजिए. And please take all of us into the spirit form. हमें अबोधिता और निर्विचारिता प्रदान कर दीजिए माँ. Please guide us and help us in today's collective meditation. Please guide us, Shri Mataji. चित्त को स्वादिष्टान चक्र पर रखते हुए राइट स्वादिष्टान. Let us chant 3 shlokas of Adi Shankaracharya, where mother mentioned in her previous speeches. Right Swadhisthana, left Swadhisthana and center Swadhisthana. Let us meditate on this today. Right Swadhisthana पर पूर्ण तरह चित्त स्थित करके यहाँ श्री माँ की चरण आ चुकी है. माँ की श्री चरण कमल की स्पर्श भी हो चुकी है. कवीन्द्राणां चेतः कमलवन बालातपरुचिं भजन्ते ये सन्तः कतिचिदरुणामेव भवति विरिञ्चि प्रेयस्या तरुणतर शृङ्गारलहरी गभीराभिर्वाग्भिर्विदधति सतां रञ्जनममि साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. हे माँ श्री माता जी, इस श्लोक से आप हम सबको भी वेदों का ज्ञान देती हो माँ. विभिन्न भाषाओं की ज्ञान भी देते हैं आप. आत्माओं के बुरे प्रभाव से हमें बचाते हो, प्रतिरक्षा करती हो माँ. शीर्ष ग्रेड प्राप्त करने वालों को आशीर्वादित करती हो. सभी क्षेत्र से जुड़े लोगों के लिए आध्यात्मिक उपयुक्त बन जाते हो माँ. जो योगी आपको इस चक्र में आराधना करते हैं माँ, वो सबसे प्रभाव से रजोगुण की प्रभाव से देवी से निकलने वाले सरस्वती स्वरूप में कामुक भावनाओं को भी लहरों के बन जाते हैं माँ. जो योगी इस चक्र पर ध्यान करते हैं, आपको श्री सरस्वती की स्वरूप में उनके सभी विचारे दूर हो जाते हैं. सभी गर्मी निकल जाती है माँ. वो शीतलमय बन जाता है, शांति पूर्वक बन जाता है माँ. उनकी स्वादिष्टान चक्र में शरद ऋतु की चंद्रमा जैसे चैतन्य बहती है माँ, चैतन्य बहती है. Let's all meditate on this right Swadhisthana for few seconds. Complete Nirvicharita. You just absorb the vibrations here. Slowly we bring attention to the central Swadhisthana. चित्त को यहाँ स्थिर करते हुए शरज्योत्स्ना शुद्धा शशियुत जटाजूटमकुटा वरत्रसत्राण स्फटिकघुटिका पुस्तककरा सकृन्नत्वा नत्वा कदमिव सतां सन्निधदते मधुक्षीरद्राक्ष मधुरी मधुरीणाः पणितयः साक्षाशी आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री माता जी, जो भी योगी इस श्लोक पर ध्यान करता है उनकी वाणी माधुर्य बन जाती है माँ। शहद, दूध और अंगूर में भी उनसे भी बेहतर शब्दों की धारा बहती है माँ। उन लोगों के मुंह से बहती है, उनमें सभी तरह की क्रिएटिविटी पूर्ण रूप से जागृत हो जाती है माँ। सृजनात्मक शक्ति पूर्ण रूप से भर जाती है माँ। आपके हाथों में पकड़ने वाले अभय मुद्रा, वरद मुद्रा, स्फटिक मुद्रा और किताबें, ये सब पूर्ण तरह सृजनात्मक की शक्ति के ओर ले जाती है। उन सभी में जो भी आपको इस रूप से ध्यान करते हैं माँ, वो सब निर्भय हो जाते हैं, पूर्ण तरह शुद्ध ज्ञान को प्राप्त करते हैं, अपने अपने वृत्तियों में कामयाबी भी हो जाते हैं माँ। Let's all meditate here for a few seconds with complete silence. हमारे चित्त को धीरे से हम लेफ्ट स्वादिष्टान पर ले आते हैं। सावित्री विवाचां शशिमणिशिला भंगरुचिभिः वशिन्याद्याविस्त्वां सह जननि सञ्चिन्तयति यः सकर्ता काव्यानां भवति महतां भङ्गिरुचिभिः वचोभिर्वाग्देवी वदन कमलामोदमधुरै साक्षात् आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री माता जी, हे देवी माँ, जो योगी आपको वशनी देवता और अन्य देवताओं के साथ ध्यान करते हैं, उनके वाणी मधुर से भर जाती है माँ। उनके चमक कटे हुए चंद्रमा के चमक समान बन जाती है। हे विद्या की देवी का सुगंध भी उनमें भर जाती है माँ। उनकी सभी इच्छाओं से उनके मन चैतन्य की ओर भाग जाती है। वो सभी इच्छाओं से भी मुक्त हो जाता है माँ। इनके सभी इच्छाएं पूर्ण तरह चैतन्य में बदल जाती है और उनके शरीर में सभी चैतन्य ही लहरों से भर जाती है माँ। हम अभी उस चैतन्य को महसूस करते हुए we all will meditate here for few seconds. He will be free from all his desires here and he is completely immersed in Chaitanya. Let us all meditate here for few seconds. We observe what's happening within us. In our palms, on top of our head, now let us listen to a small stuti here of all chakras.
आनन्दो परमानन्दम् आनन्दो परमानन्दम् निर्मला माताजी दर्शन साफल्यो निर्मला माताजी दर्शन साफल्यो आनन्दो परमानन्दम् आनन्दो परमानन्दम् गणपति पोलेयल् निर्मल दर्शनो गणपति पोलेयल् निर्मल दर्शनो मंगलप्रदमगु ई रूप दर्शनो आनन्दो परमानन्दम् आनन्दो परमानन्दम् മൂലാധാരത്തിൽ ഗണപതിനി സ്വാധിഷ്ഠാനത്തിൽ ബ്രഹ്മദേവ സരസ്വതി നാഭി ഉള്ളി ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ നാഭി ഉള്ളി ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ വന്നാളു ജഗദംബനി ആനന്ദോ പരമാനന്ദം ആനന്ദോ പരമാനന്ദം വിശുദ്ധി തത്വമയി राधा कृष्णनी विशुद्धि तत्वमयी राधा कृष्णनी ആജ്ഞാചക്രത്തിൽ യേശുവല്ലു ആജ്ഞാചക്രത്തിൽ യേശുവല്ലു സഹസ്രാര പദ്മത്തിൽ ശോഭിതനീ സഹസ്രാര പദ്മത്തിൽ ശോഭിതനീ സഹസ്രാര സ്വാമിനി നിർമ്മല മാത ആനന്ദോ പരമാനന്ദം ആനന്ദോ പരമാനന്ദം శంఖచక్ర గదా పద్మ దారిణియుని శంఖచక్ర గదా పద్మ దారిణియుని దుష్ట నిగ్రహం సాచేము జగదంబని ധ്യാനത്തിൽ നിർവിചാരത്തിൽ ധ്യാനത്തിൽ നിർവിചാരത്തിൽ ചിത്തത്തിൽ നീ വന്നാളു ആനന്ദോ പരമാനന്ദം ആനന്ദോ പരമാനന്ദം నిర్మల మాతాజీ దర్శన సాఫల్యం నిర్మల మాతాజీ దర్శన సాఫల్యం ఆనంద పరమానందం ఆనందం పరమానందం ఆనందం పరమానందం.
Now let us all connected to the Mother Kundalini. Our Brahmarandra is completely open, along with Ma Kundalini. हमारा फोर्स भी बढ़ गई। चित्त को ऊपर ऊपर तक ले जाइए। जहाँ जहाँ माँ कुंडलिनी के साथ हमारा चित्त भी उतना ऊपर तक जाएंगे। We are completely immersed in that. और इसी स्थिति में माँ की अमृत वाणी सुनेंगे, जो सरस्वती के बारे में 2 शब्द माँ के मुंह से सुनेंगे।
Saraswati is the goddess of learning, and Maha Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, which is pure knowledge. Now, the goddess of learning, Saraswati, has got 4 arms. She wears white clothes because it's a sign of purity. She is a virgin. Then she has in her hand the veena. That is the instrument which was the first instrument that was created by the gods to play the classical music, or you can say the music that was appreciated by the gods. So that's one veena. And the 2 other hands are, one has got a rosary in the hand. In the sense, a person who is learned should be a person who should be very much detached, saintly person. Should not have too many attachments, and should not be. It always happens. A person who is a learned man, who is overeducated, not so much interested in the family, he becomes more ascetic, is very disciplined, self-disciplined, is very meticulous, is very efficient, is very right-sided, as you can call it, you see. So all that goes hand in hand. And then is in the left hand she has a book. So that means that the power of the Lakshmi gives you, the power of Saraswati gives you the full creativity by which you can create books. That also means that. But must have in the books means that whatever you are doing now, supposing we are doing Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga is, say, concerning the divine. So we must know what are in the books, means in the scriptures. We must know how it relates to the scriptures. Like it should not be something just coming like a mushroom knowledge, but it should be related to the books, means which is already written down, which is already being typed, being printed. But that doesn't mean that it is a bookish knowledge, but it is whatever you have found out, whatever you have discovered has to be related to the books. And that is the power she gives us, that she relates. Like you must have read many books where there are quotations. Even I use many quotations. And I give you now, all this knowledge is already part of it, I should say, not all of it. But part of it is from the books, in the sense it is written about Saraswati and everything. So one must learn how to respect the books, especially the scriptures, and she is the one who gives you the penetration power into these books to know what is the truth and what is not. Penetration power to understand what is written between the lines, what is the subtle meaning of the whole thing. That is the power of Saraswati. This another power she has is Vakshakti, by which you give speech. She's the one who gives you the power to speak. She's the one who gives you the power to communicate by speech, by your writings, by all the drama or plays you have, or films you have, any kind of communications that are done through the power of Saraswati has that intellect behind it, and that intellect comes from her power. So even Sri Krishna has to use her power. Everybody has to use her power, because if you don't use the Saraswati's power, then only Sri Krishna's one power is that he is a diplomat, and that diplomacy comes from the power of Saraswati. So everybody, whosoever you find as brilliant, is actually has been endowed with this power of Saraswati. The people who are worshipping Saraswati have to be detached people, because those who are learned, those who are artists, those who are producing art and all those things are not so much rewarded in their lifetime. So if they are detached from Lakshmi, if they are detached from things, then they just produce it for their own joy. They don't worry how much money they are going to get. So the Lakshmi's powers are to give you a great learning, to give you a great understanding intellectually, and to give you a kind of a personality that outshines others by your brilliance. But it may not give you money. It may not give you lots of possessions, but it gives you possessions which are cannot be stolen, which cannot be taken away. And she is a person of humility. So the person who is learned has to be humble. If he is not humble, then he is not learned, according to the principle of Saraswati. The person who is very much learned has to bow down with the fruits of his learnings, so that a person who is learned and thinks well of himself is a person who has not yet learned fully. He is a half-baked person. And that's why an egoist cannot be a learned man. Learned man is always extremely humble. That is the sign, because she is the power which gives you humility. Not humility of a businessman, but a genuine humility she gives you. There are so many qualities, and I think I'll be able to write one day about them. Gradually you will start seeing the divine play, how things work out, how it helps you. But supposing God has brought something before you. Dr. Varlika told me a nice story about this, which is very interesting, that between the goddess of wealth and the goddess of education, there was a little conflict. We can say education, or the Saraswati, which if neglected or if too much adored can make you egoistical. In the sense that if you become a person who is after learning, you can be thrown on the other side. So this lady wanted to test the power of wealth. So she said to the Lakshmi that, all right, let's see on this person. This person was a beggar. He needed money, and very much. So Lakshmi put lot of money in a big utensils, what we call handa, and put it in his way. This fellow was walking, so Saraswati entered into his mind. As soon as Saraswati enters into the mind, he became egoistical. And he didn't even look at that, just walked off. That was his need, but he walked off. So it suggests one thing, that when people become egoistical, start making their own plans, start making their own suggestions and images they form, then what happens? That the divine which is trying to supply for your need, for your wants, for your solutions, disappears. This is what happens, that we do not allow the divine to have its play. This is not only on material level. It is true also on emotional level. It is true also on our physical level. But the best of all, that it is true about spiritual level also. So we should not miss the point. Let the divine play its role and we should be able to see. Like Krishna has said, karmanyeva adhikaraste. It is our job to do the job.
Let us all drink the nectar of Mother's lotus feet for some time. शरीर के सभी कणों में उस समृद्ध धाराओं को पीते रहेंगे उस निरानंद की स्थिति में. Let us all keep our attention completely above Sahasrara, along with Ma Kundalini. Let us enjoy this state. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for this beautiful collective meditation, pouring your blessings on all your children. Thank you once again, Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji. अब धीरे से कुंडलिनी उठा के बंधन लेंगे. जिसको भी थोड़ी देर और बैठना हो तो they can sit for some time.